Wow, it was such a cool opportunity for me, and definitely nothing I would have ever expected to be a part of when I was younger and watching the first Cars movie. I remember seeing it in the theaters, so very odd, I think, but definitely really cool and an honor to be a part of such a great franchise of films. My character is Chase Race a lot, so it's kind of a spin off my name, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure who came up with that, but it was pretty neat. But my part's obviously very small, but just some of basically a part of a younger crowd of racers growing up that are getting into racing and are trying to make a name. Brian was awesome. I'd never met the guy. When I did my lines, he was somewhere in California. I was somewhere in North Carolina, and I could see him on like a FaceTime type situation, and we were talking to each other. But biggest thing that struck me about him was just how easy he was to work with, and he very easily got me to open up and get out of my comfort zone and do things that I wouldn't typically do, which is hard to do. But he was just so easy to talk to, and he kind of just let me flow into certain areas of my voice or how loud or soft I might be in certain periods of time. So he did a great job. I thought he was awesome to work with and really easy, and wasn't forceful, just kind of let me do my natural thing, and also got me kind of step out of my comfort zone at the same time. So that was great. The biggest thing for me that I've looked at with the Cars movies from the first one and then being a part of this one, they do their homework on everything, which is really cool. They do a great job of portraying what we see at the racetrack, from the talk that goes back and forth on the radio from the driver to the crew chief to the stickers on the car. They do their homework on all that, and there's no piece of anything that we do that is portrayed incorrectly, which I think is really impressive, and it could easily be pushed away and forgotten about, and they could just not care. But they do their homework. They show things like they actually are in a animated kids movie way, which is really cool, and they tie in things that are real, and I think that's really neat.
Well, he's super excited, first of all because it's Cars 3, and as well because 10 years ago when I was younger, I won't say a kid because I'm not super old, but when I was younger, I was maybe one of the biggest fans of Cars in Mexico. I have all kind of cars. I have actually, from the first movie, I have every single car that was in the movie in this scale. I have more than 120. So I have all the collection. I have pillows. I mean, I'm a big fan. And now, have the opportunity to become part of the Cars 3 movie. It's a big deal. So it's something unbelievable. My mom was super excited for me because she knows, just like my dad as well, how big I am into this movie. In general, I really follow a lot of the Pixar movies, but Cars is like, it's the biggest movie ever for me. Well, my character is Daniel Suárez, and it's my first time ever doing the voice for a movie. So definitely something different, very good experience, and I got to know a little bit more of what it takes to do a movie. I did the same line, I don't know, 20 times. Slow, fast, super excited, more relaxed, and it's very cool. When you finally get to watch the movie, now that I was able to do the voice, I'm going to pay more attention in all those little details, because sometimes when you don't know, you just watch the movie, but you don't pay a lot of attention to all those little details. But now that I know a little bit, because I don't really know a lot, I think I'm going to watch the movie a little bit more closely.
Maybe it's best he doesn't even show up, after how last season ended.
McQueen's still not here? Didn't he pull this in his rookie year? At least that's what my grandfather told me.
Just pretend he ran out of gas or something. Now you're just all of a sudden you're in first, so just cheer for yourself. Woo!
Woo! All right.
Really loud.
Woo! Yeah!
I play inside Blaney, or Ryan inside Blaney. He's one of the new up-and-coming drivers. We're part of this new era, so we try to do that on the NASCAR side. I guess we're the younger drivers. So I guess we're trying to come in and take Lightning McQueen's spotlight. So and I'm excited. It should be good.
I play Bubba Wheelhouse, so I'm in the same group as Ryan inside Blaney. We are this new generation coming through the sport, and like you said, trying to take over Lightning McQueen's spotlight. And to mimic what he said, it's just the same thing as we're trying to break through the sport and in our real jobs and our actual career. So it's really cool how Pixar is implementing that into the movie as well. So we'll see how it turns out. I'm excited for it.